Hello all, welcome back to the Insights YouTube channel. This is going to be the third video of Data Science Interesting Topics playlist. So today we are going to discuss about Ipywidgets library, and we are going to discuss about the drop-down menu. I am going to show you how to create a drop-down widget and how to use it in any plot or graph in your data science project. Let's jump into the Jupyter notebook straight away. So here we are in the drop-down widget Jupyter notebook. So you can see the first code snippet. Here we are just importing the useful libraries. First of all, I am importing NumPy as NP, then pandas as PD, then I am importing Ipywidgets library as widget and matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, and then Seaborn as SNS. Probably we are not going to use all those today only, but obviously the NumPy, pandas and Ipywidgets are very much needed, and also the matplotlib also. So yeah, so let's run the cell, and now we are having a data set. Actually I have collected this data from this childmortality.org website. This is actually a real-time data set, and what it is having, let's go to see it. So yeah, let's load the data into df data frame, and let's see what we have inside the data. So we are printing df.head. Yeah, so the top 5 values are here. So we can see that inside df we are having columns region, year, U5, MR, IMR, NMR, CMR, under 5 deaths, infant deaths, neonatal deaths, and deaths from 1 to 4. This U5 MR is nothing but under 5 mortality rate. This is infant mortality rate, this is neonatal mortality rate, and this is the total cumulative mortality rate. So I will actually add the GitHub notebook of this code, and I will also add the dataset there, so you can use this later. You can learn more about this from this website, as I have mentioned, the childmortality.org. Okay, so let's proceed. So yeah, now we are going to create a drop-down widget. Now to create the drop-down widget, we have previously imported the library, Ipywidgets library as widget, and now we are going to use that. We are actually naming our drop down menu as select underscore column. So to select the column means a column from our dataset, and then we are doing widget dot drop down, and inside that function we are using options as df dot columns. It means that whatever the columns are there inside our df data frame, those will be the options under the drop down menu which we are going to create right now, and the name will be select column. So let's run it. Yeah, so it has run, and probably the select column widget is created. So let's see how the widget looks like. So we are running select underscore column. Yeah, here you can see that we are already having the drop down widget, and from this drop down, if you click on it, you can select any column out of your data set. So region, year, if you select U5 MR, you can select it. But guys, if you can't use it in your plots, or if you can't use it in your functions, in your other codes, then what is the utilization of this drop down widget? So let's see if we can use this in some EDA. Okay, so the next thing which we are going to do, we are going to use the drop down widget to select a specific column and create the box plot of that column only. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's see how to do that. Now there is a simple box plot code, that is df.boxplot, and here the column is cl underscore name, which is nothing but the variable which is inside the select column function. We are creating a function called select column, which is having only one variable, that is cl underscore name. So that is we have set for the column name only. So the column equals to cl underscore name. So whatever column name will be stored inside the cl underscore name, only the box plot of that column we are going to get. And now the grid equals to false, we will not have the grids, and the figure size is 25,8. So probably you all know these functions. Yeah, so this is a simple box plot. We have just included it inside a function named select underscore column. Now let's run it. Yeah, so the function is created, and now we are going to use this function inside widget.interact function. So we are having another interesting function which is widget.interact. Now what this is going to do, this is actually going to help us to use that select underscore column function, which is actually selecting the column name, and it is also going to create a drop down menu with the names of the columns from the df data frame. So here we are setting cl underscore name equals to df dot select underscore d types include np dot number. That means only the numerical values will be there, obviously, because categorical columns cannot be plotted in box plot. So we are having the numerical values only, numerical columns only, and dot columns. Yeah, so let's run it. Okay, so yeah guys, you can see that we are having the column name is by default selected as ER, and we are having the drop down menu. If we click on it, you can get the drop down widget here, and you can select any column from it like U5MR. Let's see. Yeah, so the box plot has changed accordingly, and if you select infant deaths, see the box plot has changed, and we can detect the outliers from here. So if deaths from 1 to 4, again the box plot has changed. So this drop down menu is working perfectly. So in this way you can create a drop down menu, and you can control, you can handle your box plots or any kind of plot with this kind of drop down menu. Now this widget function is actually having many such kind of widgets inside it. So let's see. So let's print what is inside that widget directory or widget function. Yeah, so you can see all these type of sliders, buttons, boxes, button styles, and all this type of drop down menus, text boxes, float progress, float long slider, everything you can make, and you can use it in your plots, in your graphs, and any of your functions. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's how you are going to create a drop down menu, and you are going to use it. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hopefully this was an interesting video and you have enjoyed it. So if you have liked anything in this video, like it, subscribe the channel for more videos like this, and this interesting topics of data science playlist will go on, and I'm going to add many more such topics in this playlist. Okay guys, have a great day. Thanks.